I used to help at youth group, and we were playing a game of dodgeball, and I was like, I am gonna show these youth group kids who can win. So I got in the game and I threw a ball and I got somebody out, but in that process, I tore my shoulder. There was just a really long time where I just had like constant pain. So it came to the point of like, I could continue to go to therapy until I was old enough that the doctor said it's time for surgery. They didn't want to do it right away, so they're like 5-10 years down the road, we would do surgery then. My shoulder had been in pain for 2.5 years. There would be moments of it going like having a lot of pain to just having like muted pain. And going to physical therapy over time, it's just like kind of draining. And you don't realize how draining it is until you're like, I don't want to go anymore. I know, I just got kind of weary of like, it's something that I can just manage at this point. And when I get surgery, I'll just get surgery and it'll get better then. So I just kind of actually let it lie. But in worship, it was actually really like out of the blue. I wasn't thinking about my shoulder. There wasn't a ton of pain. But the Lord asked me, he's like, do you know I want your shoulder healed more than you could ever want that for yourself? And I think it just shifted perspective. So it's not me asking and begging and just like, just do it, but rather like I'm coming into agreement with his desire for my shoulder. And then 2 weeks later, I was at church on Saturday night and I knew I was already going to go up for prayer. Like I had some pain in my shoulder, but then whoever was service pastor gave a word of knowledge of like, all right, right shoulder. If someone has right shoulder pain. And my sister turned around afterwards. She's like, it's your right shoulder, right? I was like, yeah, I'm going. And then Joyce and Bruce Boydell prayed for me. At that moment, it was like I had full movement. There was like no residual pain anymore. I think more than anything, Jesus is way more involved in my life than I could ever credit him. He empowers us and emboldens us to enter his throne to receive grace and mercy.